If you ever want to win a Punjabi's heart, skip the butter chicken and make them Kadhi Pakode.
It's better than mine.
This is such a fan favorite dish. If you're coming from Western or Northern India, I'm pretty sure you've leisured through bowls and bowls of hot curry. I'm gonna show you how we make this at home. My family is Punjabi from Delhi, but this is also how my in-laws make it, and they're from Rajasthan, so you're getting the best of both worlds. The first thing I'm gonna do is get the base of my curry together. So here I have some Greek yogurt and besan. Actually, it's just shy of half a cup. And I'm gonna do a teaspoon of haldi for that beautiful, vibrant yellow color. And we're gonna whisk this. This combination of yogurt and besan is what makes the curry really light on your stomach. Just gonna get all the lumps out. To this, I'm gonna add around 1.2 liters of water, but I'm not gonna add it all in one go. We're gonna do this in stages. So here I have around 200 ml of water. I'm just gonna go in, and I'm just gonna lightly whisk this. What I really just wanna focus on is making sure that this is completely lump-free. Okay, this looks good. This looks actually great. You can see it's fairly lump-free. We're gonna put this aside now while we work on our pakode. So for my pakode, I have about a cup and a half of besan. To this, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of lal mirch, Kashmiri lal mirch. We're gonna do a teaspoon of ajwain, carom seeds, a teaspoon of garam masala, and some kasuri methi. Just gonna make sure all my dry ingredients are nicely mixed before I add the water. So now I have, this is where we're gonna do a little bit of judgment call. We have around 140 ml of water. So you can go anywhere between 140 to 150 ml, depending on how much your basin will absorb the water. Just a little bit more. You can always add more. What you're looking for is a thick paste that you can beat by hand. Yeah, this is actually great. All right, so now I have a thick paste for my pakode. Now what I like to do is just beat this vigorously with a flat spoon, or you can also use your hands. It's quite stodgy and dark in color, and now we're just gonna whisk it. Okay, yeah, you can see. It's become nice and whipped. So now to this, I'm gonna add some sliced onions. I have a cup and a quarter of onions. I'm gonna go in, and 1/4 cup, packed 1/4 cup of dhania. And to this, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of oil. So I have the oil heating here for the pakode. I'm just gonna take a spoon from this. Okay. Again, these are all tricks to make your pakode soft. Whee! All right, so we're just gonna mix everything. You can almost feel how light the batter is, really. All right, so our pakode batter is ready. We are ready to deep fry and make some pakodas. Now, I'm gonna take a teaspoon and drop in dollops. You can also use your hands, but I'm just gonna use a spoon. If you're feeling brave, because that's how my mom would do it. And one more here. Okay, the kadai is full. I'm gonna let this cook. Give them a gentle stir. Okay, so you can see this is the first pakoda that I put in. It's ready. It's nice and golden. You can see that the onion is glistening. I love it when it breaks through the basin. These also make excellent snacks, by the way. So I always recommend making more of the pakoda batter than what's needed. These are looking so good. They're so nice and golden. Okay, I'm gonna scoop these babies out. We're gonna do a taste test of the pakodas. I have the OG Mona darling here, my mom. Okay, let's do one of the bigger ones. You wanna try this one? सच्ची बोलो कैसा है?
सच्ची
अच्छा बना है?
yeah.
अच्छा बना है. So guys,
It's nice and soft And crunchy.
Yeah, it's crunchy at the right places.
Yeah.
It's nice and soft. It's gonna hold up really well in the curry. Now we're gonna make the actual kadhi. I've taken out the oil that I use for deep frying. I have about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil left in the kadhi. And I'm gonna use a lot of different seeds. You don't want the oil to be very hot, like scorching hot, because your seeds are gonna burn. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of rye, half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of ajwain, half a teaspoon of fennel, half a teaspoon of methi dana, and a whole teaspoon of coriander seeds. Fennel and ajwain will really just help in digestion. They're great seeds for digestion. They're great seeds for your gut. Okay, so my seeds are kind of bubbling. To this, I'm gonna add some chopped onions and about 10 curry patta leaves. So I'm gonna go in. This is just half of a large red onion, which I've finely chopped. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon salt. And then I'm gonna give this a good stir. We're gonna cook this. We're gonna bruno the onions now. Okay, as you can see, the onions are just starting to catch some color. They're not fully there yet. This is a great time to add our aromatic so that they can also bloom in the oil. I have 2 inches of chopped fresh ginger. Now for this recipe, I highly recommend not using ginger paste and to finely dice your ginger, because when you bite into it, when you're eating the curry, it's so fresh and citrusy. So chopped ginger is the way to go. I have 5 cloves of garlic that I've minced. Fresh, always fresh. And I have 1 green chili. Let's give it all a good mix and let this roast maybe a minute or 2. We're about a minute more of cooking the onions and the ginger garlic chili. So I'm gonna start lowering the heat. You wanna lower the heat because you don't wanna split the yogurt. Our onions have been cooking for a while now. They're nice and golden. The ginger garlic has also brunoed in the oil. Remember this curry mix that we made? Okay, we're gonna put this in. I'm gonna add a little bit of more water to it so that it doesn't split. And I have the big whisk with me because it's all about whisking, my friend. Put this away. I'm gonna whisk this so that it doesn't split. Now I have a liter more of water than I need to add. So I'm gonna first put this in the bowl, just to kind of clean the bowl up. We're gonna keep whisking this, adding more water. So all of our water has gone in now. I'm gonna increase the heat to high because we need to get this to a boil. And while it gets there, I need to keep whisking so that the yogurt doesn't split. So I'll be here for some time, whisking. The curry is just starting to boil, which is a great sign. Gentle whisk again. So now that it's come to a boil, I'm gonna lower the heat and let this simmer for a good 45 to 60 minutes. We're really gonna be kadhoing it, which just means cooking for a long period of time, slowly, patiently. Give it some stirs, give it some love. So we've been cooking this for the last 45 minutes. The curry, as you can see, is very velvety and silky. We have about 10-15 minutes more of cooking left, and that's when you wanna add the pakodas into the curry. So we're gonna put our pakodas in. This way, they'll just boil in the curry and drink up all of that curry and get nice and soft. A gentle stir. This will continue to boil. This is the consistency I'm going for because this will keep thickening even more as it cools. In the last few minutes, I'm gonna do a quick ghee and lal mirch ka tadka. We're gonna do 1, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of ghee, 3 dried red chili. We're gonna let this sizzle. The ghee is nice and hot. The chilies have started sizzling. I'm gonna take this off the flame. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of Kashmiri lal mirch. It doesn't need to be in the hot ghee for very long.
It's better than mine also. You have made a wonderful traditional dish. Awesome.